Hi, I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I talk all over the world to different audiences, legislators, religious leaders, children groups, family groups, conferences. I've been in plays since I was a little girl, and guess what? Even though I do that much talking, sometimes, every once in a while, I still get a little bit nervous. So today what we're going to talk about is how to calm down if you are nervous. So I'm known all over the world as the self-government lady. Well, what is self-government? Self-government is being able to determine the cause and effect of any given situation and possessing a knowledge of your own behaviors so that you can control them. Learning how to control your nerves is actually learning a self-government process. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and about some of the nerves I've had before, and then I want to share with you 3 tips that you can use to conquer nervousness. First, I was raised on a stage. This has been a really beautiful thing because my father, who was a play director, he kept putting me in play after play. Now at first I was so nervous as a little girl, but as time went by, it became a little bit more second nature to me, even really, really fun. I'm glad he gave me that opportunity because he taught me to have a voice. He taught me to never be afraid to say what needed to be said or to help someone by saying something. In fact, that's what I'm trying to do right now, right? Well, as time went by, I switched from being in plays to sometimes being in movies and then stages internationally with lawmakers and thought leaders and religious leaders around the world. Every time a new situation comes along, whether it's a new play that I'm going to be part of or whether it is speaking at the United Nations, which I have now done many times, whenever it's the first time, maybe even the second time, I get a little bit of nervousness. My nervousness feels like butterflies in my stomach, maybe even a little bit like queasiness, but there's this bit of agitation that comes. And there are certain things that I do to make sure that I do not give in to those nerves and give up on what I had set my mind to do. Tip number 1, whatever you're doing, whether you're going to be in a play, you're going to be in a podcast, on the radio, you're going to speak in front of an audience, whatever it is, or play a musical instrument, or sing a song, or dance, my goodness, the list could go on and on. No matter what it is that you're going to do, you need to remember this vital truth, which is it's not about what you do. It's about who you are. This is vital. People are not asking you to speak or to sing or whatever it is that you're doing solely because of what you do. More of the reason they ask you to do something and they invite you to have an opportunity is actually because of who you are. The full package, your very identity, the feeling that you carry with you. That's why they want to learn from you. That's why they want to be inspired by you and be entertained by you. It's because who you are. So if I'm in a play, and I'm going to be going on stage as townsperson number 4, okay? Then I need to know who is townsperson number 4. If you've ever been in a theatrical production, then you know that the majority of people who produce plays or direct plays will gather their cast together and they will have them think in their mind about their character, what their character looks like, sounds like, some of the lines the character has, what that character thinks about certain things and about other characters. They will help you get to a place where you truly see yourself for that short period of time as that character. It's a thought process that you go through that changes your identity for a short amount of time. This is kind of why I didn't ever want to be playing the bad guy. I just didn't like getting into the bad guy's head. Anyway, so it's about who you are. If I go on the stage as that character and I forget all my lines, It doesn't matter if I know who I really am. I could just start ad-libbing things and interacting with the other characters, and probably it would still go in the right direction because I was fully connected to who I was supposed to be in the play. Well, in real life, it's no different. When you're going somewhere to teach people, to give service, to do something out of your comfort zone, which could possibly make you nervous, it's not really about what you're going to say to that person. It's the fact that you're there and you know who they are and you value that and they value you and you have a connection during that time. That's why we go to the little child dance recitals, because even though they don't dance perfectly, we just really value how cute they are and that they're trying and practicing. And it's wonderful, even if the dance steps weren't exactly perfect. We do have to practice stepping out of our comfort zone and focusing on who we are being enough in order to truly conquer those butterflies and that nervousness that we might experience. Number 2 is focus on the truth. Those nervous feelings inside are actually lies. And I tell myself that. I say, that is a lie. Those feelings might try to get me to stop. No, 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 no. That feeling tells me I'm doing something good, I'm doing something right, and I am not going to think of it as a sign that I might fail, but instead as a source of energy that's going to propel me forward. Did you know that those butterflies and that feeling of nervous is actually an energy that you can use? I've used it many times. I just have to tell myself, nope, we're not using that for fear, that's a lie, and then instruct myself, here is your ball of energy. Take it out on the stage and use it. So I said that I give myself a no answer. Well, there are skills of self-government that I teach all over the world, skills that help parents and children govern themselves. Remember, I said conquering your nerves is actually just an act of self-government. Well, there are 2 skills I need to take that ball of energy and put it in the right place. Number 1 skill is accepting a no answer. There's 4 steps to accepting a no answer. You look at the person or the situation or the ball of nerves, as it were. Then you keep a calm face, voice, and body. You say, okay, this is happening, or you disagree appropriately with it, which is what I do. I say, I'm feeling this right now, but this is not the truth. The real truth is this. And then you drop the subject, which means you don't think about the lie anymore. Then the next skill is instruction. I give myself an instruction for what to do with that feeling that I have in the pit of my stomach. And usually if I really capitalize on that, it oftentimes is the best performance or presentation or interaction. Because sometimes I just get nerves when I'm going to meet with one lawmaker about one important issue. But it becomes a really close, good interaction because I used that energy to bond with whoever my audience was, even if it was only one person. Number 3 is faith, not doubt. If you start doubting your own abilities, you'll never be able to do it. You'll never truly perform as good as you can. Doubt is a danger. Doubt is a demon. Doubt is not something that you should cater to. In fact, if you've been given the opportunity to do something, then just trust in the truth, have faith in the truth that you are enough for this, even if you know you still have flaws. So you've got to have faith. This whole process of conquering our nerves is a process of maturing. It's a process of learning to self-control. There are so many things that we need to learn to control ourselves. You heard me mention a few skills like accepting no answers, disagreeing appropriately, following instructions. There are multiple skills of self-government, 4 that all parents and children need to know to control themselves, and then 5 that they need to know to help other people be in control. If you like this video, I know you're going to love my next video, which is how to help your child mature emotionally.